Hi there, it's Anthony, and before we start the video, I just wanted to make a quick announcement / update. So if you just want to skip to where the video actually starts, go ahead and click this timestamp right here. So if you hadn't already noticed, I've started a Patreon where I'm posting full uncut reactions way ahead of the YouTube schedule, as well as other exclusive content. So that of course includes Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So head on over to Patreon if you want me and Kylan's full reactions to these episodes. I'm going to be uploading like 2 to 3 new Buffy reactions a week on Patreon, so it's going to be way ahead of where we are here on YouTube. Right now I've got up to season 2 episode 13 on there, and episode 14 is coming real soon, and there's a lot more in the can, so head on over there if you want to be way ahead of where we are here. Also this week I'm planning on posting our reaction to the Buffy the Vampire Slayer movie on Patreon, so if you want to see that, that's the place to go. And there's going to be other fun, exclusive Buffy related content there as well. Leave ideas too if there's anything specific you think might be a cool thing for us to do over there that would maybe entice you to want to join more, you know? I've also got a tier where you can submit questions for one or both of us to answer at the end of a particular episode. So yeah, I'm just trying to think of cool things that we can do over there to, you know, maybe make it a little bit more worth your while if you do choose to support the channel in that way. But if you're not interested or can't afford it or just don't care, I totally understand. There's still going to be new Buffy videos here every week. I'm planning on uploading a new Buffy reaction every Monday. And maybe I'll sneak a few other days in here and there every now and then. But alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. Let me go ahead and actually let you get to the video that you clicked on this for. See you later. Hi there. My name is Anthony. And I'm with
Kylan.
And we're about to react to another episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is the 11th episode of the second season. It's called Ted, and it's about a teddy bear that comes to life and uses a lot of vulgar language.
Yeah, I was thinking it's definitely going to be around what's his name? Seth MacFarlane. Yep, there we go. Is going to probably make an appearance with his teddy bear. Pretty sure.
Do you have any other predictions for what this episode might happen to be about?
Well, it's the midway point, so I know thematically this is going to be what would be considered the peak of drama. I think everything's going to come to a nice climax here.
I guess we'll see.
I mean, but hey, who knows? Maybe that was last episode, and this is like their cool down episode.
Well, let's go ahead and watch Buffy the Vampire Slayer Season 2, Episode 11, Ted.
Who is the real power? The captain or Tennille?
Who are these people?
The captain and Tennille? Boy, somebody was raised in a culture-free environment.
Wait, who are those people?
You're joking, right?
I have no idea.
That's Buffy in the middle, Xander on the left.
No, not who are they. Who's Captain and Tennille?
Oh. I'm sorry. And I really answered the question too.
Okay.
I don't know.
No. Mom! Love will keep us together. This is my daughter.
She went from screaming no to kissing this dude really fast.
This is Ted.
This should be fun for Buffy. Getting to beat up on her stepdad. Or not stepdad, but mom's boyfriend.
Why do you think she's gonna beat him up?
I don't know. It's called Ted for a reason. I mean, what? Are they gonna just have a whole episode of just him becoming their father or her father?
Just happy times. Him blending in with the family. That's just gonna be the whole episode.
I mean, that would be interesting. I mean, I guess it would be a change of pace. I don't know if it'd be interesting, but
You're right. Every single issue Buffy has with him, he's just gonna address it in a healthy manner, and they're gonna move forward as mature human beings.
they might have a 1 or 2 fights at the beginning, you know. Damn.
She going extreme rules on him, like it's ECW.
Seriously, she is still used to the top of that trash can.
You make me feel bad that I don't feel better. I don't want that responsibility.
Sorry. I certainly don't mean to make you.
So she just broke up with him a second time.
I don't mean to overstep my bounds. This is between you and your mother.
No,
I just
but he
think
really is coming off.
right is
right. Like, what? You just met this chick like 2 days ago.
Right.
I'll just go hit my ball from the rough.
And now he's showing up at her school and enforcing miniature golf rules on her.
I guess it's a
good thing I'm not in your house.
Do you want me to slap that smartass mouth of yours?
Oh my.
Wait, cookies.
Yeah, I made,
I mean,
many,
is
so you
it
guys are
really
gonna have to take some
about
now.
her relationship with this dude? Are you kidding me? I'm just trying to figure out, is this like just him or like what's his deal?
Productive, more considerate.
I mean, the picture frame could only fit so much, okay?
Okay, I mean that's a fair point.
For some reason, her feet dangling like that after she just said, "I kill myself,"
Vampires.
totally freaked me out.
And you'll spend your best dating years behind the wall of a mental
Why
institution.
don't she just beat him up?
Your mother and I are going to be happy. You're not going to stand.
Her mother's not gonna be happy about that.
Sleep tight.
Yo!
So hoping you do that.
Now I feel like it's in her right. Like they should be. They really need to scrap now. And of course now he's not gonna do anything when she's there.
Oh my goodness.
Watch him play this off. Oh, I'm so hurt.
You killed him.
What the heck? What is this? What is this nonsense? Yo, so does Buffy go to jail this episode? I'm sorry.
Oh my.
Detective Stein. I'm sorry.
That was something else.
Well, she beat him up like you said.
I'm kind of like, now what? I didn't think they'd do it so
And we
fast.
got into an argument.
Dang, I really did get my wish off that one, huh?
Yeah.
That was a freebie.
That's an awkward ride.
Sorry I killed your boyfriend, Mom.
Right.
And watch him miraculously come back.
If I could just get my hands on him. Earlier this week.
I thought you liked him.
I sometimes like things that are not good for me.
Ted's got no criminal record. Damn, this guy's like Citizen of the Year.
Don't sweat it. It'll be fine.
Don't sweat it.
Yeah.
So it's in the cookies like I thought. Or the food he makes.
Nailed it shut. Well, it's official. This day can't get any worse.
I knew it! I knew he was gonna miraculously come back.
Plain fare, missy. You're
So he's
gonna
a
find
cyborg.
a hell of a day. Makes you feel like you're 18 again.
I know you didn't mean to.
Joyce,
Is it real? I hurt you. You have to believe me.
you don't have to worry about Buffy. You don't have to worry about anything. Daddy's here.
Oh, God. He does not seem like the type that would say daddy.
Really?
Like, that was so out of context for me.
Let's go.
Well, we need evidence.
We got it.
What's in there?
His first 4 wives.
Like, we're just gonna leave.
I really like how like quick and swift they were when they got the evidence too.
Really?
They really didn't fool around with that at all.
Ted, let go, please. Get off me.
Knock her out.
Yo, I don't like how this dude just like be throwing women around. Makes me feel gross. And it's not even like he be hit. It's like he got something against him.
I mean, clearly.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
He said he doesn't take orders from women.
But you got to take orders from this one.
Go, Teddy.
This house is mine.
Oh, man.
I wouldn't worry. He's not coming back.
I wish I could be so sure.
Trust me, he's on the scrap heap. Of life.
Yes, there were design features in that robot that predate.
Willow, tell me you didn't keep any parts.
Not any big ones.
Okay, that's it. I give up. Do I have to sound an air horn every time I walk into a room? I mean, what is it with grown-ups these days?
Well, I'm glad they're back.
All right, well, that's the end of the episode. That episode had me dying at some point.
Yeah,
I don't know why I
it
said that was so
pretty
funny to
wild
me.
episode. There were a lot of different, not necessarily plot twists, but interesting developments in that story.
Yeah. Just some really shocking moments, like him just first of all, the time when he like was yelling at her and cursing her out at the golf place or whatnot.
Oh yeah, he was like, "I'll slap you right across the face."
And then like he like just all of a sudden just starts smacking her in the room, and then she started fighting him back and kills him. That was hilarious.
Buffy goes to jail.
So what did you think about the episode?
I thought it was pretty good. It was like that episode with the lizard that was supposed to be like a penis or whatever, that they were all worshiping. But like this one was like, because it's kind of taking on that same like in terms of like gender. So I feel like this one kind of did a similar thing, but it did it a little bit better and less cheesier than the last one.
Good point. Yeah, I felt like this one, I found it very entertaining. It was definitely kind of it feels like from the last few episodes that we've seen, it kind of pulled things back just a little bit to more straight up Monster of the Week, because it feels like even before those last two, that two-parter, it was doing more. They were like, delving into like Giles' backstory or like just more stuff that had to do with the overall lore of the series. So this after a few episodes of Monster of the Week-ish episodes, but episodes that still kind of felt like they contributed to the overall mythology. This one, while I guess it did show us that robots exist, for the most part, this was a pretty straightforward Monster of the Week episode.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that did kind of remind me about the Reptile Boy episode with this episode was this episode also kind of had a slightly anticlimactic finish to me when she just hit him over the head with the thing with the pot or whatnot.
Yeah,
I kind of wish that she would have defeated him in a way that was a little bit more robot centric. You know what I mean?
or at least like symbolic of like, I mean, I guess a woman hitting a man with a frying pan could be seen as a feminist statement, but like I feel like if you really wanted to pull one, they could have made his death a little bit more like symbolic of like, oh, this is the woman taking over the patriarchy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, it just felt like it was a pretty, it reminded me of that thing in Medea with the lady talking about get a thing of hot grits and throw it on them and just boom, 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 boom. That's what it put me in the mind of. But yeah, so I thought the ending was a little anticlimactic, but I thought everything building up to it was pretty entertaining.
Yeah, no, it really was. It was fun to see Ted's character like unfold, even though I really didn't enjoy and I guess that was his whole point. But it made me feel so bad. Like he was just like the way he was just big boy in those shorties, man.
Yeah, like Joyce was kind of annoying how she kept on going along with him, but I guess she was eating those cookies and stuff, so
yeah,
I guess you
drinking
can't
the
really
Kool-Aid,
blame her.
man.
So one thing I thought was really cool was how they foreshadowed that he was like a robot so much leading up to it. I don't know if you noticed.
No, I didn't. How did they foreshadow it?
So like just a lot of the stuff he was saying was like he said, "Oh, I'm just not wired that way." At one point in the beginning of the episode. Then when they were at the office, the guy called him the machine and whatnot. What else was it? It was a few other things that definitely watching it, because I kind of already knew he was a robot. So like watching it now, having seen it before, I was able to pick up on a lot of the little foreshadowing that he did. It was at least like 4 or 5 times where I remember thinking, oh wow, they're kind of referring to the fact that he's a robot right now. So I thought that was
Wow.
pretty cool. How
Dang, that
they
is
did
that is a pretty clever little twist on the.
Oh, like Joyce was like, there needs to be one of you in every home.
Oh yeah, like a.
Yeah, so it was a lot of little things there where they were kind of hinting at the fact that he's a robot. So Giles and Jenny are looking like they're back together. So
Oh yeah, that's another thing I like this episode for because, as you know, I was very torn apart when they broke up. That was like the saddest thing on the show for me, at least. And then they really tried to make us think that she wasn't gonna be like in his arms anymore. After she was like, "Oh, I just need some space. You're making me feel bad." I was like, "Dang, this insult to injury, Joss. It's nice of you."
exactly. But yeah,
But
so
then
it's nice to see they got back together, and it wasn't that long. It seems like since they broke up either. So because really, that was the last episode Jenny was in when they broke up.
was it? No, it was a couple episodes back.
No, I don't mean it was the last episode. I mean it was the last episode Jenny was in.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought you meant like last episode that they broke up.
Right, yeah,
I
but
was
like the last episode she was in was the one where they broke
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
So
yeah.
now and then this
Mhm.
one they're getting
Yeah,
back
and I
together.
remember we were talking about it because I thought they were gonna write her off.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Not that I thought, I just made the case that they could be.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question just about write-offs in general. Do you think that do you think it's possible in like that scenario? Let's say like they were gonna write her off, but then they're like, oh no, wait, let's keep her on the show, or for some reason they decide to keep her on the show. Then do you feel like they had to write her back on? I mean, I guess so, but like, do you think that could have been a possibility?
I don't think that would have been the possibility here. I mean, it could have been a possibility. I just don't think that's what happened here. But I mean, that can definitely happen and does definitely happen a lot of times in TV shows. Or sometimes they're planning on, killing somebody off and then they decide against it. Like, I mean, at this point, I guess this isn't a spoiler to say, but Spike wasn't going to be around.
Oh
this
yeah,
long.
yeah. You already told me
I
that.
did?
Yeah, I remember. Mhm.
Well, yeah, he wasn't going to be around this long. So, yeah, like sometimes they do like have plans for a character, but then once they see, actually how how they're coming across on screen and how the audience is reacting to them and stuff, they can make changes. Because with these type of shows where they were doing 22 episodes a season and we're putting them out week by week, they were making these things as they were airing. So like sometimes the episode was just shot like a month before it aired and just written like a month before that, if that. Like I mean, they be on a pretty they be on a grind with these things, so they can call audibles and make adjustments given how things are going. It's not, I guess, the exact same as like how so many shows now are just dropping 10 episodes at once on a streaming service and whatnot. I guess it also depends on like the actor's contract and stuff and whatnot, because the actor would know like maybe they had a contract and they wrote them off just in case, but then they made a new contract. I don't know. I don't think that's what happened here, but I'm just being hypothetical with situations.
And that's if that were like I could see that scenario. Like I know what you mean.
Okay, well, did you have any other thoughts or takeaways from this episode?
None at all.
All right, well, go ahead and leave a comment down below to let us know what you thought about the episode. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And we will see you guys again in another video. Later.
Welcome to the hellmouth where there's no escaping. You gotta keep it real cause it ain't no faking. Mean streets, so I always keep that stake on me. Pull it out in case a vamp tryna prey on me. Make no assumptions. Sunnydale should run up on them at the wrong time. You will get dusted. Trust it.